Hi there, welcome to the Lotus Crown. I'm Amber. I hope you're doing well. I just want to thank you guys for emailing me and checking on me, making sure that everything has been going well and that I'm okay. It's been very busy, but in all the best ways. So thank you so much for your love and light and checking on me and, just letting me know that you're there. So thank you so much. I appreciate your patience, allowing me to take a break and take care of some other business. So I really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on in your world. So we've got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. This is energy that someone is in trying to protect and guard their heart, and they're trying to make a balanced decision between their head and their heart and use their intuition as they move forward. So that's what this card means at the bottom of the deck. And up under that card is the Queen of Cups. So this is someone who is really trying to maintain balance right now. Someone who feels a little bit maybe overwhelmed emotionally by something that's taken place recently in their life. So here's the Tower card. There is something that has taken place recently in your life that has caused some shakeup. Something that was shocking to you that may have caused some upheaval. And so we have the Seven of Pentacles after that, which is about gains and harvest and reaping rewards. And then we have the Hierophant and the King of Wands. So this involves someone who's very fiery, very charismatic, someone who is a visionary. They could be, they could hold a high position or a leadership position or be very attractive, very charming. That's the King of Wands energy. So there's something that's taken place in your world that, has shaken you up a little bit. You're trying to maintain some balance at this point. So let's find out more. Let's see more about this Tower card. That is your Uranus energy, and it is an awakening, a shakeup, a unexpected change, a sudden upheaval in your life. Something takes place and it is a shock. So let's see what's going on. So the Queen of Wands has come out. We already have the King of Wands right here. So we have the Queen as well. So we have the counterparts on the table and the Moon. So this was some scary business that took place. This is something that actually shocked you and really brought a lot of emotions to the forefront. And you may have felt fear, shadow, uncertainty. And we have the three of Cups here. So there could have definitely been a shock, a surprise, finding out, a reveal that there was a third party. There was someone else in the picture here. Let's find out about this Seven of Pentacles, because this can indicate harvest, pregnancy. It can indicate gains. An assessment is being taken place to assess what has taken place, what all that has been accumulated over time, and what to do next, what move to make next. That is what the Seven of Pentacles is about. It's about cleaning up what has taken place, collecting the gains of what has accumulated, and then figuring out what to do next, what to invest in next. So what has come out is the Ace of Cups over the Seven of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups is a very positive card. It is a new beginning in love, in abundance, in water being overflowing abundance, because that cup overflows. It is the Holy Grail. It is the elixir of life. I am seeing indications of what could potentially be a pregnancy. I'm going to pull again just to see if I can get a little bit more for you, because I am seeing some indications of pregnancy. I see that there is a third party influence. So let's see. There's a lot that has, come out. So I got some negative energy here. So this isn't actually indicating that it would be happy news necessarily. Happy for someone, maybe not for another, because I do have the Page of Wands here. That is a surprising message of good news. And I do have the Ace of Cups. So it looks like someone is expecting, someone could be expecting, but you know, because there's 3 parties involved, someone could be happy about that and someone else might not be happy about that, because we have the Devil card, which is negative energy. So this harvest, this pregnancy, you know, this opportunity to give birth to, you know, a blessing with the Chariot card here. This is a blessing. This is something that is heaven sent, and babies are heaven sent. And so then we also have the 6 of Wands here, someone who will be recognized and seen out in public. Yeah, what I am seeing here is that there is a heavy potential for someone to be expecting a pregnancy, expecting a baby, but that it is good news for someone, but then not so great news for someone else. Let's see about this Hierophant, because this is a shakeup, this is a shock, this is something that has gotten someone upset with the Queen of Wands being there with the Moon card there. That is a not so happy Queen of Wands. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Wands. So over the Hierophant, which is the lesson to be learned, it is the spiritual advisor. You know, it is someone's going to learn a tough lesson through this pregnancy coming out. There's this 3rd party coming out. Like, someone's going to learn a tough lesson because of the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. You know, they're pretty beat up. They go through fatigue. They go through really hard times, struggle. It's a card of struggle. And to get that with the 9 of Swords together, whoo, yeah, this is a grounded lesson that this person's going to learn, have to learn. Yeah, and the King of Wands is looking right at the Hierophant. So this is a lesson that this King of Wands, who's very charming and sexy and is the counterpart to the Queen of Wands, this person's going to have to learn a really tough lesson, because that's what the 9 of Wands is about, and it's with the Hierophant. So there's a lesson to be learned here. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to ground because it's a new beginning. It's an Ace of Pentacles here. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, and so there is a grounded new beginning. And children are a part of Pinnacles because they are embedded in Earth. They are tied to us. They are tied to our 4th house. Children they manifest in the 5th, but they are a part of our roots in the 4th house. And so that Earth, that coin, that Ace of Pentacles, that is something that's the new beginning that would root someone's life. And there's struggle. There's some hard lessons that will have to be learned. And then to see the 9 of Swords, that's a fear-based card. It is a card of worry and stress. There's a tough lesson here. There's a tough lesson for someone that they're going to have to learn. And I'm not feeling like I'm talking to the person who has to learn the lesson. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is the person, you know, who's not expecting. It's like whoever found out the news. It's like that. Like, this individual, yeah, this is a hard lesson for the 2 people who are tied to the baby. Okay, it's like that. This is a hard lesson because it's the harvest. Yeah. So this has to do with a pregnancy, and that has come out in a 3rd party situation. It's a shock. It is something that was hidden, something that was kept from someone. A 3rd party situation was kept from someone, but a pregnancy reveal or a relationship reveal took place. but later on down the line, or like soon to come, you will find out that there's a baby on the way. And yeah, it's good news for someone of the three. I don't know if you know that, but someone is looking forward to this, while other someone else will not see it as so much of a positive thing. Let's clarify the King of Wands. What's interesting is that they're like a main character in this reading, because they're at the end of the reading here. Yeah, okay. Queen of Pentacles. She's the married queen. She came out over the King of Wands. So there's some kind of affair going on here. A marriage, love affair. Someone's married. There is a feminine who's married, and she is having an affair. There is a tough lesson here. Yeah, someone could potentially be pregnant. Yeah. Here's the King of Pentacles. So the King and Queen of Pentacles are right here with this King of Wands. So yeah, there's a married couple here who, there's a married couple, and it's the Queen of Pentacles who is having an affair with the King of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles here, and the Six of Swords. So that lets me know that someone is leaving a situation to go to yeah, they're leaving. See, the King of Swords has shown its face because there's a cutting that will take place. Someone will release themselves. Yeah, see, we got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Wands is here. See, and the King and Queen of Pentacles have shown up together. See, these two are married. These two are married. So there's a marriage here. And the King of Wands is very frisky, fiery, sexual, very charismatic. You know, like this is someone that she, the Queen of Pentacles, would be having an affair with. But the King of Swords is here. Someone will be releasing themselves, using that sword to cut themselves out of this situation, and move to calmer waters. The Six of Swords here. Someone is moving away from someone else in this scenario. The Four of Pentacles here. Someone is going to not risk it. Someone's going to not risk it. They don't want to risk losing. That's what the Four of Pentacles is all about. It's about not risking losing what you have for anyone else. This person's going to not risk their marriage, and they're going to cut off that relationship with the King of Wands. That's what I see. I have the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. There will be truth and clarity that will come out in this situation. It will be revealed. Yeah, there was some like behind the back business going on. Oh, wow. Yeah, there was some business that was taking place that was kind of undercover here. Yeah, because in the very first card we have the Tower. So this is a shock. This is like a sudden upheaval. Shocking news, something that changes everything. It changes your life. It's really big. But we have it with the moon. So this is something that was behind a veil. Whatever came out was like exposed. And the Queen of Wands, she's very sexy. She's the counterpart to the King of Wands. So there was a feminine who was engaged with this King of Wands in a sexual way, having an affair, and she is married. And then the Three of Cups is here. In this combination, it would let me know that this involves a third party. So there's, three people involved in some type of union here. And so next to that is the Seven of Pentacles. It's reflected this way in the deck that I'm using, but oftentimes in other decks, you'll see a woman who's pregnant or about to give birth. It's about harvest. It's like what's to come. It's like you're getting ready to receive gains or receive rewards. And so there is some kind of blessing that is associated with this card. You know, it is about receiving something that you've earned. And so it's very positive for someone. For someone, this is very, very positive news, because you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about gains and harvest and reaping rewards. It's also about assessing what to do next with the next pinnacle. Then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is a heaven-sent gift. It's a blessing. And you have the Ace of Cups. That is a new beginning in love, in water, in emotions. It is also the Holy Grail, which represents a feminine womb. And you also have the Page, the messenger, delivering a message of, it's a surprising message, but of good news. So there's these surprises that take place. And that card coming out is like this, it's like surprise, but it's good news for someone. For someone, this potential pregnancy, this gain, this new beginning in water and love is good for someone. Six of Wands is here. This is about recognition and being seen head and shoulders above the rest. It is also the fifth house. The Six of Wands is the fifth house. It's the house of recognition, which is the fifth house. That's the house of children. But you have the Devil card here. So this is very karmic, and it's also representing some negative energy or some toxic energy. And so there is some kind of low vibrational energy attached to what will manifest here, whether it is a child, like a baby on the way, because that is what's indicated here, is this, that someone could absolutely be pregnant because of the moon energy. We have moon energy as well, and that also represents pregnancy. Then we have the Ace of Cups, which is water. That's the woman's womb. So we have enough here that would let me know that there is a potential for pregnancy here, but that it's not all good news for someone because the Devil card showed up. And we've got a lot of people involved. We've got 3 people at least involved in this situation that it won't be good news for all parties. The third card that we have here is the Hierophant. That's a lesson that someone needs to learn. This is the spiritual advisor. This is the lesson card. It's also a marriage officiant. So we have indication that we have a couple who's married here, who could potentially be married. It came out, but at this point, it was just a marriage officiant letting me know, hey, there's, we could actually be talking also about a marriage situation. Well, then we have, with this lesson that is to be learned, 2 very difficult cards came out. We have the Nine of Wands, which is struggle and difficulty and battle after battle after battle and fights, fighting to get to win towards something, to accomplish the 10th wand, for it to finally be over, for the war, the battle to be over. That's the struggle, the difficulty of this card, Nine of Wands. And then to see it with the Nine of Swords, I mean, it's really powerful because it's 99. And then to get both of these with the Hierophant, it's really a hard lesson, because not only is it a struggle with the Nine of Wands, but then you have a psychological struggle as well, because this is a fear-based card, and it's a card based on your psyche, and it's stress and losing nights and difficulty in feel it's mental health. Like, this is a mental health battle. It's depression, anxiety, stress. It is not a good combination here. It's very, very difficult. And the Ace of Pentacles is saying it's a new beginning of this. Like, this is a new beginning of something that's grounded in earth. It's very difficult to move something that is earth bound because it's bound to your roots. So something that would be bound and rooted in earth would be a child. It would be rooted to your fourth house. And it is a very difficult lesson that someone will be learning as a result of this relationship. The last card that we have here is the King of Wands, which is the counterpart to the Queen of Wands. So we have two very hot counterparts that are on the board, but then we also have two married counterparts who showed up. So there was someone who was or is in a committed, very committed relationship, whether it is officially married or not. They're very committed as if they are married, and they very well could be, because we have enough marriage cards with the marriage officiant here as the Hierophant. So this looks like a marriage to me. Looks like two people are married, and one of those individuals stepped outside of their marriage and had an affair. And the King of Wands has shown up as that individual, because that's what we asked for clarification over, was the King of Wands. We see his counterpart, the Queen of Wands. It's a very sexy, alluring, and seductive woman. And then we have a King of Wands who is a very alluring and seductive and charming and sexy masculine. So it appears to me that the married feminine was behaving like the Queen of Wands with a King of Wands. And so unfortunately, I would have to say, because this is not actually looking like a celebration, okay? So the King of Swords comes out and says, I'm going to cut. Someone takes authority and says, I'm releasing myself. And this is a masculine. So it could be the King of Pentacles turns into the King of Swords and cuts themselves out of a union. Because we have Six of Swords. Someone moves to calmer waters, and these two match because they are swords together. So we have the King of Swords and the Six of Swords together. Someone turns into a masculine authority figure and removes themselves, excuses themselves from this energy, and moves to calmer waters. It appears in this reading that individual very well could be the masculine in the scenario. And the Four of Pentacles is here to say someone says, I cannot risk losing what I have for any of this. So that's what's here. That is what I can see. If this sounds like your story and you would like more details, feel free to email me. Everything you need is in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can absolutely reach out to me. If you like the way I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye.